As the players are saying GOHF, so here we go. GOHF to all the players, 1v1 is about to start here. Venture versus MD in the ESL CPS 19 quarterfinals. And it will be... it will actually not be Angelo. I thought it was going to be Angelo. It's gonna be Slotty versus Bits. Oh, here we go. First round of the 1v1. Hits with a slight better start here. Slotty having more speed over this little stretch. And staying in first. A couple of turns afterwards as well. Keeping a nice distance from Bits, who is trying to get back, but so far in this first round, he's staying behind at second place. So Lottie losing it a little bit. Wits is coming back and he is overtaking that first place as well. Oh, and weird transition from Lottie nearing the ending. And this round will go to Venture. First round will be going to Venture Bits, who overtook first place in the end. And they are up to a 1-0 lead. Second round of the 1 versus 1. So Lottie again with the better start, although Bits is not far behind at all. Bits slightly ahead now of his opponent. Having more speed here as well, so now he's extending his lead over Slotty. Very close round so far. More speed for MD Slotty. Overtaking Bits once again. Going a little bit wide. He does not clip the wall though. But he will lose a lot of ground. Will Bits overtake in the ending once again? No, he will not. And this round will be going in the favor of MD. And they will tie up the score. 1-1. Slink, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Third round of the 1 versus 1. MD versus Venture. So far this 1v1 is pretty close. And as I say that, a mistake is made by Slotty. And he is far behind first place. Let's follow Bits to see if he will make a mistake or not. He should know that he is far in front of his opponents. Over 1 second at first place. The distance stays about equal. Slotty is catching up a little bit, but it's not going to be enough. And this round will go into the favor of Venture Bits because of an early mistake of Slotty. Yo, Serby, welcome. Venture taking the lead in the 1 versus 1, 2-1 for Bits. Lottie with more speed, overtaking first place from Bits. With a more inside line though. Able to overtake that first place once again. Oh, but then has a pretty awkward line. He somehow is able to save himself and still stay pretty close to first place. He will overtake first place again as well. Lotti once again has to catch up. Oh, that was very close to the wall on the left by Bits. Slotty going very wide. That's not good for him whatsoever. And this secures the round for Venture once again. Slotty with more speed, but it's not going to be enough. And a 59.018 for Venture Bits. And a 59.166 for Slotty. Next round in this 1 versus 1. It's right now has gotten himself a lead of 3-1. And in this round also has the better start. Let's see if he can make it a 4-1. Right now he stays in the lead. Slotty unable to come a little bit. He's unable to come closer, but he might have to rely on a mistake from Bits, although it looks like he will have more speed over the drop. We'll have a more inside line here as well. He is coming closer to first place. Slotty might be able to overtake it as well. Not quite yet though. This will all depend on the ending. Who will have more speed in the ending? It looks like it will be once again Venture Bits, who will be winning another round here. 4-1 for Venture Bits. And he has gotten himself a quite nice lead over MD Slotty. Right now, the lead goes to Slotty for MD. Not the best start from Bits here. Who's lagging around a little bit. It's not too bad. Oh, more inside line from Venture Bits, clipping the road a little bit so he get a more inside line. But he stays at second until now in this round. Slotty staying at first. Not losing any ground to Bits. Bits will have to come back in the ending here. Tries to go for it, but not the best smooth landing. Going over the quarter pipe a little bit. And this round will go in the favor of MD Slotty. And at least he has again another point on the scoreboard. So he's not completely out of it. Next round, still a very close 1 versus 1 here. Venture versus MD. Now it is Bits with a slight better start here. Oh, but then with a huge mistake straight into the wall. And he is falling very far behind first place right now, which is MD Slotty, of course, who should know that Bits is has made a huge crash, and that he can just save it until the ending, which of course he should be doing as well, as he is nearing the ending. As he is 2 seconds ahead of Bits. So he got nothing to hurry about. And here he goes. Another point for MD. And they are back into the match. 4-3 still in the favor though for Venture Bits. It's Slotty at least able to come a little bit closer to Venture Bits. Better start once again for Bits here. I've seen that multiple times already. Slotty released a little bit, losing some speed. It's falling further behind at second place. First place still settled by Venture Bits, who seems to keep a nice distance to second place, having more speed here as well. This looks to be another round for Venture, as they are about to take a 5-3 lead, and here he goes. This will be another round for Venture Bits with a 58.885. As he will go up to a 5-3 lead. A very nice performance so far for both players. Hits though is performing a little bit better, and that's why he's in the lead as well with 5-3 at the moment. He needs 2 more rounds to win this 1 versus 1. Oh, yeah, very wide line from Bits. Not the best line. Dropping down a lot, and Salotti is able to take him over for that first place. And now Bits has an uphill battle for this very round. Approaching the ending here. Last couple of corners. Bits trying to go as wide as possible to put up as much speed, but doesn't seem like he will get back. No, he will not. Clipping the quarter pipe as well. And this round will go in the way of MD. 5-4 score. Still a very close 1 versus 1. Lottie is getting closer to tying up the score once again. He was at a he was 4-3 behind Bits after losing a round. It was 5-3, and now it is 5-4 after winning another round. This round though looks to go into the favor so far in the favor of Bits. Not the best, not the best lines for Salotti, but let's see if he can still come back from this and deny Venture Bits his first map point. It seems like he stays at first so far in this route, as we are approaching the ending as well. It seems like that will happen, and Venture Bits will get up to map point. Mr. Smokies is Venture, yes. So 1 more round is needed for Venture Bits to win the 1 versus 1 and go up to a 1-0 lead. Map point for Venture Bits. He's going up in the lead as well. He had to break there a little bit. Oh, and crashes hard as well. So this will not be the end of the 1 versus 1. Instead, it will be extended because of a huge mistake from Venture Bits. Salotti in the lead. And I do not see him losing this. He is almost 3 seconds ahead of his opponent. And he's approaching the ending now as well. So this will be a round for MD. And they will get 1 step closer to that map point as well. It is going to be 6-5. Still in the favor of Venture though. But MD is coming closer. So this is going to be the last map point for now for Bits. Otherwise, I think there is also a tennis mode for the 1 versus 1. So if he loses this, then we will go into a 6-6, which will mean the tennis mode. And right now, it seems like that will happen as well. He's not in first so far. Oh, this is a very close round. Unable to call who will be winning this. Slotty still in the lead, so Bits is having more speed over the stretch. Will take over for that first place. Slotty is dropping down till second. Bits still in the lead. More of an inside line from Slotty overtaking that first place once again. Who will take this? Slotty will come back with more speed, and this will be tied up 6-6. 6-6, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly. What a great ending from Slotty. Great speed from Slotty. Holy shit. Wow. 6-6 and we're into tennis mode. And Bits is going up in the lead in the first round of tennis mode. Slotty a little bit behind at second. Bits is lagging around. Slotty, more speed, slightly more speed. Will he take over that first place? Yes, he will take over that first place. Bits is dropping down to second after having a great lead. And drops down now as well. And this is a great opportunity for MD to close out the match. They will go up to 7-6 and they will have a great chance to win this 1-versus-1 now. He just doesn't have to make a mistake. Where's Bits? Bits is on his back. And it's going to be a GG for the 1-versus-1. Seems like no tennis mode after all. Okay then. Or is there? Is there a tennis mode now or what? No, there isn't. Okay. I'm so confused. Anyway, nice 1-for-1, yo. And the score. There we go. 1-0 for MD. After the 1-versus-1 has been won by Slotty with a 7-6 score. I guess he broke into pits of shame. Well. 2-versus-2, yes. This 2-versus-2 is of course played onto 5 points because of the many draws that can happen. And let's look of the let's do that again. This will be the 2-versus-2. It will be played until 5 points because of the many draws that can happen. And let's take a look at the lineups of the both teams. There we go. I can do it. For Venture, we will have a lot of players actually in the warm-up. It will be Dutchy, Wag, Bits, MaDrivers, or Harney. But I'm sure... who will be playing for them? Let's see. MD! We'll have Slotty, Mago, and Tom in the lineup. 3 names that are extremely hard for me to pronounce because I stutter. Amazing. I hate it. But hey, some variation in the names is not bad either, right? Let's get an overview quickly of this map. This map, I like it. Yeah. I haven't playing it much myself, but it's a nice map. It's a very nice map. So let's see what these both teams will bring us tonight on this map in this 2-versus-2. Still 5 players in the warm-up for Adventure. I hope they're not still discussing about who will be playing. MD started with a... Wait, that's true. Wait, I'm so... Wait, huh? Is it? I am so confused about this rule. You guys are confusing me the hell. It's like, I know there was a rule about a 1-0 lead, but Pooh! I'll just keep it this way, I guess. Oh, right, so it's like round score. Then I was correct. Okay. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm so confused right now. We win automatically. I'm not sure, Spam. I'm not sure if it was only for like the quarterfinals or also for like the semifinals, but I don't think you have a point advantage over the other team, but I think one more warm-up actually, and then we will start this 2 vs 2. So for MD, we have the lineup complete. Yes, yes, yes. It's going to be Mego and Tom, and not sure who will be playing for Venture still. Still 5 players in the warm-up. I'm not sure who will be playing. It seems like Dutchy and Pitts already retired, so it's not going to be. It's not going to be them. My guess is going to be Harney and Wack. My guess, but I don't know. It might be MaDrivers as well. Let's see what will happen. We just have to wait and see. Match fixer in Turkmenia. Has that ever occurred? I like a serious match fix. Like, has it ever happened in Turkmenia? I don't think so. At least not that I know of, but anyway, enough of the match fixing talk. Let's go into the 2 vs 2. It's going to be GOHF to all the plays. MD has a lead with 1-0 after winning the 1 vs 1 with a 7-6 score. And now Venture is looking to win the 2 vs 2 to tie up the score. Here we go. It's going to be MaDrivers and Harney against Mego and Tom. Here we go. First round of the 2 vs 2. This is of course played until 5 because of the many draws that can happen. Great start for MD. Harney with great speed coming back to first place all the way from last place. MaDrivers is at second as well, overtaking first and second. Oh, great mistake, or a huge mistake rather, from Mego for MaDrivers. Where is his teammate though? He is still at third. He is still able to go into first place and force a draw. He has to overtake MaDrivers, who is at first. He is already in front of Harney. Tom trying to get back to the first place. He has to go for it, but no, makes a mistake instead. And this round will go to Venture. 1-0 for Venture. Second round is upon us. Let's see if this round will go the way of Venture once again, or if MD will tie up the score to a 1-1. No crashes so far in the start. Mego having the worst start of all the players. Oh, MaDrivers though dropping down in speed. Harney once again up to first place. Up to first place once again is Harney. MaDrivers is in between Mego and Tom right now. A very close round. Unable to call who will be winning this. Great turns both from the Venture players. Up to first and second. Tom falling a little bit behind to fourth. Mego falling down to third as well. Coming up to the tight section. Everyone survives into the ending. And another round for Avenger. And they will go up to a 2-0 lead. Great performance so far from Harney and MaDrivers. Tom was unable to finish in that previous round. And Mego finished at third. And making a mistake now as well. Great mistake. Or again a great mistake. A big mistake from Mego from MD. MaDrivers not with the best start either. Where is Mego though? Oh, he's even further behind right now. Harney is dropping down a little bit as well. Tom up to first place. This is a very confusing round so far. Tom in the lead right now. This round is a draw. Harney has to take over that first place in order to win it, but he's far behind Tom. 3,300 behind. It's still possible for him to crash, but it seems like that will not happen, and this round will probably be a draw. Where's Mego? Yes, this round will be a draw. The first draw of the 2 versus 2 is here. So no points were given out in that round to both of the teams. Round number 4 on the 2 versus 2. Oh, Tom straight into the wall, and he is he's just out of this round. And now it is up to Mego to go up to first. Where is Tom? He will be able to overtake MaDrivers. Holy mother, sweet mother of Jesus. What a big mistake from MaDrivers that was. Mego is fighting with Harney, who right now has to stay at first to force the draw. Dropping down in speed though. Oh, but then again, extending his lead. Extending his lead over Mego. Still at first. Oh, and he makes a mistake! And Mego will take over! And Thomas at third, which means this round will go to MD. And MD, where's Harney? Third? What happened to Harney in the ending even? Not sure what happened. But this round will go to MD. Even Tom was able to overtake Harney in the ending somehow. Harney was at first, but was not able to stay alive. And he made the mistake that MD needed to get onto the scoreboard. Still, Avenger is in the lead. Oh, Harney once again with a huge mistake. And Harney is far down. And he is at fourth. Are they losing their focus a little bit? MaDrivers is at first right now. And he has to stay at first. He has to do what Harney was unable to do in the previous round. Not crash. Mego with a huge mistake as well. Where's Harney? Harney is able to overtake him. This is great news for Avenger. Now it is up to Tom to take first place to force the draw. But MaDrivers is still at first. Will he stay at first as well? Yes, it looks like he will stay at first, and he will stay at first. And this round will go to Avenger after all. And they are extending their lead 3-1. Or 3-2 actually, because of the points that MD gets. This is so confusing. This is right now it is 3-2. I'm so sorry. 3-2 in a favor of Venture. Great start for the MD plays. Matix going up the first though, with great speed. Harney is coming into the front now as well. Tom fighting with Matix. Not the best line from Tom though. Dropping down a little bit in the speed, but then somehow manages to go up to first, maybe overtaking Matix. Yes, he will be overtaking Matix for the first place. Harney at third. Harney at fourth. Fighting with Mego for the third position. Dropping down though. Matix is at first. So this will yet be another draw here. Close round to the ending though. Mego almost able to overtake that first place of Matix, but unable to do so. And this will be a draw once again. Yo, Asteri, welcome. Round number 7 here. Harney at first, dropping down a little bit. Oh, Mego losing a lot of speed here. Not the best line afterwards either. His teammate Thomas was in first. I was about to say he was in first, but then he gets a terrible nose slide. And he is down to 4th place. Now it is up to Mego to get into first, but no, that will not happen. Straight into the castle. And now it is up to Harney and Matix to just not crash. And they should not crash either, of course. There we go. Another round for Venture. So it is 4-2 right now in favor of Venture because of the point advantage for MD for finishing at 2nd in the group stage and Venture finishing at 3rd in the group stage. Round number 8. Map point for Venture. Matix a little bit behind at 4th in the start. Thomas having a insane fast start here. Harney is trying to battle him. Matix fighting with Mego behind for the 3rd position. Right now, Matix is able to stay at 3rd. He might also get closer to the 1st position, which is still Tom. Harney with a great speed over the drop. Overtakes 1st place. Matix able to overtake 2nd maybe from Tom. Not quite yet. Tom trying to come back to the 1st position, but that makes a huge mistake. And this is going to be a GG for the 2 versus 2. And Venture wins it with a 5-2 score. GG. Oh, sorry. This does not have to be a 5. This has to be a 1. Excuse me for that. 1-1 in the ending. Now it's up to the 3v3 sub matches. A great match so far, and I believe again MD has the 1 point advantage on every sub match. So they are already in the lead right now with 1-0. I guess, or we just counted their up with the ending score. Yes, Rox. There hasn't been a 5v5 at all so far in this tournament. Some things changed in the rules. So it's going to be MaDrivers mates by Zers. It's just also a great map. I especially like this part. This is very unique from what we are used to see in a competition map. So I'm curious to see what the players will do in that part. And speaking of the teams, let's take a look at the lineups for MD. It seems that the lineup is already complete. Mr. Madman will be playing for MD together with Mago and Tom, the same players of the 2 versus 2. And for Venture, we still have 4 players in the warm-up, but I think it will be Harnywag and Touchy playing in the 3 versus 3. It could also be Bits. We just have to wait and see. Let's take a quick overview of this map as well, as always. And admire the beauty of the map. Amazing map. Amazing map. And somehow, some way it switched back into the cam mode and then not. Okay. Not quite sure what happened there. I think one more warm-up. Let's see what they said in chat. Oop. So one more warm-up. It seems like one more warm-up for these both teams. Still not sure who will be playing for Avenger. As they still have 4 players in the warm-up. So we will have to wait. Oh, it seems like it will be Harney, Touchy and Wag, as I predicted. So it's going to be Harney together with Wag and Touchy versus Mr. Madman, Mago and I hate to pronounce a word with a T, you know. Tom, there we go. It's so easy, but sometimes, dude. MD Tom, there we go. That's better. MD Tom is going to be playing for the lineup as well in this 3 versus 3 sub match, or the first 3 for 3, rather. GOHF to all the players as we are about to start this match up. I know that feeling, yeah, man. It's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Anyway, 3 versus 3 sub match. Venture versus MaDrivers. Here we go. Of course, this sub match will grant the teams 2 points if you win it, and then you will have a lead of 3-1 over the other team. But the first round has started. Seems like the Venture guys are all in the top, except for Harney, dropping down a little bit. The players from MD are a little bit behind, except for Mago, who is at second. Wag dropped down for Venture. And I think Mago dropped down for MD with a huge mistake. Yes, here he is. Far down at 6th. Mr. Madman. Right now at 3rd. Harney and Touchy, who just have been performing outstanding so far in the entire tournament, are at 1st and 2nd into the magnet part. Mr. Madman with a great line, might be able to overtake might be able to overtake Harney. He will, but this round will still go into the favor of Avenger. 1-1. Of course, MD has the point advantage because of their 2nd place in the group stage. It's a new rule in the tournament. So Right now it is a 1-1. Venture again. After a pretty good start. I think we saw a drop down from Tom. He's driving at 6th at the moment. In this very round. Mago once again with a crash in the same part actually. A little bit before the same part in the previous round actually. But again a mistake from Mago and he dropped down to last place. Mr. Madman though is going mad. And he is driving at 2nd at the moment. Overtaking the 2nd place of Dachi. Not quite yet. Not the best speed over the magnet part. And he will lose some speed. And Wag and Dachi will take 1st and 2nd. Harney at 4th. That means that this round will go to Avenger once again. So Avenger is in lead right now with 2-1. Harney with a very bad start to this round. Not sure what happened there. I missed it. And, he's driving right now at 6th position. Wag and Dutchido are up at 1st and 2nd. Where is Mago? Mago once again with the mistake. I completely missed it. I completely missed that. Oh, it seems to be a quite close race in the top. Come on. I want to go to Wag. There we go. Mr. Madman is in the lead right now. Wag tries to come closer to him, but so far not happening. Wag crashing as well. And this might be the first round for MD as Hachi made a mistake in the ending as well. And this will be the first actual round for MD. So they are tying up the score 2-2 because of the point advantage. Round number 4 here. Round number 4. Mr. Madman has been performing the best so far. 15 points for him so far in the player scores. Touchy right now. At first, Wag with a huge mistake. Holy shit, and he is down to 4th for sure. Harney tries to come back into that 2nd place. Mr. Madman though. Not sure who that is, but Mr. Madman is again in the top. He was at 1st, but not anymore though. Mago goes for a lot of speed. Might be able to overtake a position from Harney maybe. Not quite yet. So no, and this will be a round for Venture. As they will take the lead once again. Up to a score of 3-2. It's Shubin. Okay. Well, I'm just going to keep saying Mr. Madman, as it is easier for me to pronounce as well. So yeah, Mr. Madman it is. But now we all know it is Hubin. Appreciate it, by the way, for telling me. Marmaladi, thank you. Round number 5. Venture in the lead with 3-2. Oh, Mago with a huge mistake in the start. And he is down to 4th. He's far down. Wag in the lead. Mr. Madman at 2nd with a huge mistake. Mr. Madman is down. One of the key players of MD in this sub match made a huge mistake. Wag in the lead. It's fighting with Tom. Oh, we made a huge mistake as well. All of the players of MD are down. And this is going to be an ace for Venture for sure. Venture will take 1st, 2nd and 3rd place in this very round. And they will go up to a lead of 4-2. The next round is very important for both teams, especially for MD. If they lose the next round, they will be behind with 3 points, and that's a very large difference. And then it's going to be very hard to come back. 4-2 because of the point advantage of MD. Wag is opting for the outside corridor. Not sure if that's fast or probably not, but I think he was unable to go inside there. You see that Thomas made a little mistake here, a minor mistake for his team. Dropping down till 6. Oh, and he clips the wall as well. Harney in the lead together with his teammate Dutchy. Mr. Madman with yet another mistake. And Mago is the only one surviving for MD, but this will be a quite important route for Venture, as they will have a 3-point lead right now. Right now it is 5-2. Rocks. It's 5-2 right now. Is the score. Still in the favor of Venture though. Still in the favor of Venture. Round number 7 here. This has been a very one-sided match so far. Wag with a great inside line there. Mego once again dropping down. Wag wants to stay in front of both Mr. Madman and Tom. Where are his teammates though? Harney made a mistake. He's even further behind Mego at the moment. Dutchy is at 4th. Wag with the mistake. And now it is up to Dutchy to go up to 1st and still have a chance of winning this round. But I don't think he will go up to 1st. No, he will not. And this will be a round for MD. The score is now 5-3. Only a 2 points difference right now in the score. And MD for sure still have a chance of winning this 3 versus 3 sub match. I'm not quite sure actually what happens in the end when there is a draw. I read through the rules and I was unable to find anything about like the tie breaker and stuff, so we just have to wait and see if it even happens, of course. Wag up in the lead together with his countermate Dutchy. Mego is at 4th. Tom with a huge mistake dropping down. Oh, as well as Dutchy for Venture. Where's Tom though? He is able to overtake Dutchy. I think MD has a slight advantage over Venture right now. Harney though going up to 2nd place. That could be very important. That is a very important position. He wants to have Mego more speed maybe over the magnet part. Where is Mego? Here is Mego not having more speed. Yeah, well, he has more speed, but he's unable to come back. And this round will go to Venture, as Venture Touchy will take 4th. And they're up to a map point. 6-3 right now is the score in the favor of Venture eSports. Map points for Venture. Great start for the MD players though. Mr. Madman and Mego are in the top. But never mind about Mr. Madman. Mr. Madman has made a mistake. And he is down to 6th. Although Mego not at 1st anymore though. Wag able to overtake him. He has been performing great so far for his team. He's at 27 points. A nice addition to his team for this sub match. Where are his teammates though? Harney and Tachi are behind Mego and Tom. They have to overtake their third position to be sure of the map win. Here we go, last round. Wag stays at first. I'm not good with numbers. Who will win? They say it is a GG, so I will just go with a GG. 7-3 for Avenger, as they will go up to a 3-1 lead. And so we will move on into the next, or maybe the last sub match of this match. The second 3 versus 3. I believe it will be played on the map of the 1 versus 1. So this might be the last sub match of the match. Let's see what will happen. If MD wins the next 3 vs 3, will it be a 5 vs 5? That's what I'm not sure of as well. Me, some other guys read through the rules. I believe it was Mike who did as well. Afterwards I did as well. There should not be a 5 vs 5, so there will be another 3 vs 3, it seems. Appreciate it, Hera, thank you. On the 2 vs 2 map. That will probably be the tiebreaker then. Well, that will for sure be the tiebreaker. No doubt about that. But Avenger right now is in the lead in this matchup, and they are looking to win and go up. And they will go up and challenge Expert in the semi-final, which will be played after this one, after this match. So yeah. Let's see if we have how many warm-ups. The 1 vs 1 was played between Charlotte and Bits, and MD won with a 7-6 score in the 1 vs 1. And for the 2 vs 2 we had Mego and Tom, I believe, versus Harney and Mathix, I believe. And that was won by Avenger. I think did I just say Mr. Smokies? I think I did. XD. So yeah. Seems like one more warm-up for these players. And then we will be starting. Yeah, it should be later today. Yeah, yes. As well for like the upper bracket and like the lower bracket, or well, it's not really like the lower or the like the upper bracket, the top side of the bracket. We left Mimo. We left Mysterious Monkeys, and after that we went a week without an organization. And then we found Avenger as a new organization. So it seems like there will be one more warm-up after this warm-up. So let's take a look at the brackets really quickly in the meantime. So the other matches, let's refresh. Maybe there's already some scores, I don't think so. Are actually Linecast versus eCorp. These are the 2 finalists of last season. So yeah. We did not get kicked. No, that's not what happened. We did not get kicked. They just stopped supporting us, but we were still able to stay in the team. But like we said, there is no purpose of us staying in the team if there is no support anymore. So no, we did not get kicked, Bara. Last warm-up coming up. Yeah, but they were not the ones to kick us out, man. Maybe you should do some research first and before you start talking. Anyway, let's focus on the match. So this is going to be the last warm-up of the 3 versus 3 sub match. After that, we will be starting the maybe the last sub match of the match. Nice Windows notification, yo. Here we go. GOHF to all the players. Venture versus MD. Second 3 versus 3 sub match. Venture is in the lead with a 3-1 score against MD. Mago is going up in the lead. Moppo at second whack right now, taking over that second place, crashing though in the next turn, and MD now have a great advantage in this round over Venture. Dachi fighting with Mikus for that fourth position. Oh, Moppo going very wide into the left there, almost unable to save it, but I think this round will go to MD. This might actually be an ace in the very first round of this 3 versus 3 sub match. It's Dachi might deny it. No, he will not deny it. At the same time, but no, he will not deny it. And this is an ace for MD. A 58.735 for Narcor and a 58.768 for Mago. Both nice times. And the score is now a 2-0 because of the point advantage, of course. I'm not sure what the other guys of Venture are doing, but they are not playing good so far. Moppo is going up to first though. Where is Dachi? Dachi, he is still a little bit ill, so that might affect his gameplay. So let's see if he can be a great addition to his team in this sub match. Let's go back to the top. Moppo is at first. Moppo, oh, again going so wide in that part. Narcor though, oh, he is overtaking him. Great line from Narcor. Moppo, will he have more speed? No, he will not have more speed. This round will go to this will go to MD as well. I'm so bad with numbers. I'm not good with them. It's not my thing, man. So now it's a 3-0 for MD. 3-0 for MD. Venture far behind already in the total scores. Will we see a decider, a 3 versus 3 on the 2 versus 2 map, or will Venture still win this sub match? Right now, this looks great. Where's Wag though? Wag is where is Dachi though? Dachi. He's at third right now. Where are the other players of MD? Where is Mago? Mago is far behind, as well as Mikus. Narcor is the only one surviving for MD in this round. It's very close into the right there. Venture, Wag up in the lead. Where is Dachi going? Dachi making a mistake. Slowing down Narco with a huge mistake. And that concludes this round. This round will go into the favor of Venture. And they will get their first point on the scoreboard. Three 3-1 for MD because of the point advantage. Narcor once again finding himself at first. Dutchy's just behind. Narcor has just been performing amazingly so far in these first couple of rounds. Let's see if he can keep it up. Inside line here. Dutchy unable to overtake yet. Wag is just behind at third. Where is Moppel for Venture? He is far behind at sixth. Mikus is at fifth. Mego is at fourth. Narcor is still at first place. Wag and Dutchy are unable to overtake him so far. Dutchy though with great speed over the last stretch will overtake Narcor in the ending, and he will make it a point for Venture. Great ending from Venture. And they will win this round as well. 3-2 for MD. And 3-2 for MD. They're still in the lead, but Venture is coming back. They might be able to tie up the score as well. Not the best round for MD so far. But again, it is Narcor who is at first. He is at first for MD rather. Not sure what Mikus is. Mikus is just behind Wag though. He will overtake Wag. Oh! Big mistake from Dutchy. And he's completely out of this round. And all of a sudden this round looks great for MD. Where is Wag? Wag can still save the round for MD. The Moppel dropping down. And this will be a round for MD. As Moppel makes a huge mistake in the ending. Dropping down to 5th. And because of that, this round will go to MD somehow. And they will extend their lead to a 4-2. Venture should have won that round and go up to 3 points, but unfortunately for them did not happen. Great start for them in this round though. Where is Moppel? Moppel is in here as well. He's at the moment at last place, but he's not out of it. Moppel overtaking Narcor, who is finding himself at last at the moment. We have not seen that before. Whack with a huge mistake. Moppel has to take over a player from MT to be sure of a round win. And he will do that right now. Maybe Magodo with a more instant. Narcor is coming back as well. Moppel has to go for it right now. Will have more speed, but Narcor will have even more speed. Moppel is going for it. But no. It will not happen. It was a nice risk, but it did not happen. He had to go for it. But no. 5-2 in the favor of MD. Because of course of the point advantage. We might see a decided 3 versus 3 on the 2 versus 2. But Moppel with a huge mistake in the start, clipping the wall. That's not good for Venture. Again, Whack and Hachi up in the lead. Narcor finding himself at 5th. Driving the best so far out of all players. Actually, all of the MD players are in front of the Venture in the player scores. Dutchie and Wag still in the top fighting with Mago. Where is Narcor? Narcor is far behind. Where is Moppel? Moppel still has a chance to overtake Narcor, maybe. If Narcor makes a mistake in the ending, but I'm not sure if that will happen. Mikus might be able to come back to Avenger player. What's going to happen? Who will win this round? Mago is at first! And this means that it will be a round for MD. And they will go up to map point. 6-2 in the favor of MD. Map point for MD. And they could bring it to a decided 3 versus 3 map. Dutchie with the first mistake for Venture. Venture is falling apart. And MD are destroying them on this 3 versus 3. And it looks like we will be going to a decider map as well. Narcor not with the best start again for MD, but he has great ending so far, so he might come back once again in the ending. Wag and Moppel are in there first and second for Venture. Mago is up there as well. They have to get first and second. Venture has to get first and second if they want to win this round. And at the moment that's not happening as Moppel makes a mistake. And that's going to be it. We are going to... Narcor makes a name. Who made the mistake? 9. Where? Dutchie? Just drive backwards, yo. And this is a GG. And Venture will lose this 3 versus 3. And now we will be playing on a decider. A decided 3 versus 3 in the quarterfinal of the ESL CPS 19. 3 points for MD as well. Whoever wins this sub-match will be going into the semifinal against Expert, who are still waiting. Three. One last map. You guys could not have asked for a closer match than this one. A decider map. Here we fucking go. Ladies and gentlemen, Venture versus MD. Whoever wins this map will be going up in the semifinals against Expert, who are waiting. What a fight between MD and Venture. Let's take one final look at the lineups for both teams. 3 more warm-ups. They want 3 more warm-ups. Do I have a water bottle? My throat is hurting. Do I have a water bottle? Hello, water bottle? I do have a water bottle. And I need to fill it. So, give me a few seconds. Few seconds. And I'm back. I gave you 3 seconds. Dude, shut up about the 3, okay? It happened in the game assembly as well. Everyone was joking about it. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was amazing. I think it's split to 7. I guess. So, yeah. We just have to wait for the match to start. And I was about to take a look at the lineups, but we are about to do it right now. For Adventure in the warm-up, we have Bits, Wack, Dutchy, Matix, and Harney. And for MD, we will have Mr. Madman, Mago, and Tom. So that lineup is already complete. A extremely strong lineup. We kind of missed the 5 versus 5 though in the ESL CPS. I always loved the 5 versus 5. It was always one hell of a chaotic match. Like everyone was just like sometimes the entire team was just on the field, and it's just amazing. And I do miss the 5 versus 5 a little bit. Last warm-up coming up here. So let's take one quick look at the lineup of Venture. Has it already been completed? Not yet. Bits, Wack, Harney, or Matix. One of those 3 players will have to go in the bench. Or on the bench rather. I'm also on the bench, so I know exactly how it feels. And looks like it will be Bits, Harney, and Matix for Venture, so no Wack in this last 3 versus 3 sub match. The decider. This is going to be amazing. Matix wants one more warm-up, just to be sure. So we will have one more warm-up. Seems like it. It's after that we really have to start. The +1 also in decider. That's a good question. I think one more warm-up for the players. They want to be prepared, dude. They want to be prepared. Prepared as much as possible. So it seems like MD will again have the point advantage even in the decider, because it sets the rules. It says the team who finishes at second in the group stage will have a 1 point advantage on every sub match. So, and this is a sub match as well, so too bad for Venture, but MD will have the 1 point advantage over Venture. So here we go, GLH fucking F, dude. GLHF to all the players. Here we go. Last warm-up of the match is about to start right now. The decider 3 versus 3. MD has the point advantage. So they are already in the lead with 1-0 against Adventure. Matix, Harney, and Bits, they will have to do it against Mr. Madman, Mago, and MD Tom. Again, the T. Here we go. Last sub-match of this match. Mr. Madman already made a mistake for MD. He has been performing great so far for his team. But right now, he's at last place. Tom and Harney fighting for the first place. Matix fighting with Mego for that third position. Mego with a great line, extending his lead over Methics, maybe. Methics coming back to a horrible line from Mego, from MD. And this looks to be a round so far for Venture coming up to the ending. This could still turn into a round for MD though, if a crash occurs for Venture. But no, the scores are tied up. 1-1. And then it's all back to a 1-1. Now everyone has the same chances. Venture winning the first round. 1-1. Still though. Because again of the point advantage for MD on every sub match. Great start for Harney. Bits though dropping down. Bits dropping down to 6th. Harney at first. He should stay at first as well. Methics behind Mego and Mr. Madman from MD. Prank, yo. Harney keeping his lead over Mego, who makes a huge of a blunder. Mr. Madman as well. And they are completely out of this round. And all of a sudden, this round is not as close anymore. And Venture are going up to a 2-1 lead. Harney up in the lead. Methics at second. 2-1 for Venture. They are 5 points away from going into the semifinals against Team Expert. Of course, MD has at 1 point. Because they finished second in the group stage. And Venture did not. Round number 3 here on this last sub match. The decider sub match, the 3 versus 3. Tom going up the lead together with Harney and Methics. Bits up there as well at 4th. Mego driving behind at 5th. Where is Mr. Madman though? Mr. Madman still with 0 points out of 2 rounds. Not sure what's happening to Mr. Madman. But he is not driving good. Methics though with a mistake. And somehow he needs to find the way back on the track. There we go. He found it. Harney fighting with Tom for the first place. Bits is at 3rd. Has to stay in front of Mego. He is not doing that right now though. Bits has to take over the 3rd place of Mego. Harney at first, so this might still be a chance. Oh! Harney somehow dropping down to 3rd. And this will be a round for MD. 2-2. They tied up the score once again. This is one of the closest matches I've seen so far in a tournament. 2-2. Not sure what happened there to Harney, but somehow he just lost all of his speed in the ending, and he let 2 of the MD guys overtake him in the ending. Bits going up in the lead. Mr. Madman having his first point of the match. Methics dropping down once again for Venture. 2 bad rounds in a row for Methics. No notice for him this time. So he's successfully getting through this part of the map right now. There he goes. Harney though at first together with Bits. Venture as 1st and 2nd. MD Tom is just behind. They just have to keep 1st and 2nd. Harney once again in the ending dropping down. And this could be once again a round for MD Tom with a huge ending. Tom overtaking Bits in the ending. And another round for MD here. Venture had it in the bag. And now MD is in the lead with a 3-2 score. MD Tom with such a great ending. Overtaking Bits in the ending, making it a round for MD, for his team. Insane round. Last place though goes to Bits at the moment. Where is Mr. Madman? Mr. Madman again, not with the good start. This is such a close match, ladies and gentlemen. This match is insane. Oh! Mistake from Bits. Mistake from Bits. This is great news for MD. Will Tom once again take over that first place in the ending? Harney and Mathix first and second. They just have to not crash. That's what I said many times, but it happened before. But no, this time they will make it. Mathix just able to stay in front of Mego. And Venture will take this round. If Bits can finish, there he goes. He can. 3-3. Ho! Ho ho! This match, yo. It's so incredibly close. So incredibly close. Next round. 3-3 is the score. Where's Harney? Harney is at 6th. A little bit behind Mego. Mr. Madman though. Where's Mr. Madman? Oh, he's even further behind. MD, Mr. Madman, once again, he only has 8 points for his team. That's not enough. That's just not enough. Where's Harney? Harney is just behind Mego. Oh, he's very far behind Mego. Very far behind the pack as well. Tom dropping down for MD. Bits is able to overtake him. Mego though at second, fighting with Mathix for that first position. Who will stay at first? Will it be Mathix? Oh, Tom coming back! Overtaking Bits! Mathix has to stay at first, but no, Mego will overtake! And this will be a round for MD. An 11-10 round score. Again. For MD. There have been already 2 rounds that have been a 11-10 round score, and both of those rounds were won by MD. They are in the lead right now with a 4-3 score because of the point advantage. Bits making a mistake. This is huge for MD. This is huge for MD. Mathix and Harney at first, second. Harney with a no drift. Harney with a no drift. It cannot get any worse for Venture. It cannot get any worse for Venture. Oh, Mr. Madman dropping down as well. Oh, Mego with a mistake as well. What's happening here? This is Trackmania, ladies and gentlemen. Anything is possible. Mathix and lead, Tom at second, Harney at third, and somehow, some way, this round, it goes up in the favor. In the stupidly favor of Venture. How is this even possible? How is this even possible, yo? What's happening here in this match right now? 4-4. 4-4. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. Who went for the inside line? Went someone for the inside line? I think it was Mathix lagging, actually. As always, he lags. He lags so much. Venture ties up the score, 4-4. Oh, no! So many mistakes in one turn. Bits dropping down. Mathix dropping down. 3 players of MD surviving. Harney is the only one. They need once again to rely on mistakes on MD here. Harney still in the lead at first place. They have to rely on mistakes from MD. Mego is at third. But I think this will be a round for MD once again. And they will take the lead once again with a 5-4 score. Oh, Mathix though. Wait. 9, 10. No, this will be rounds for MD. 5-4 for MD. This round, or this sub-match, this decider, this entire match has been insane. And we are... What? Who was that guy? Who was that guy? Who's this guy? Yo. Who is this Tarantula guy, yo? Not sure what's happening, but okay then. Not sure. I'm not sure who that guy is, but somehow he joined the server. Anyway, Mango is a Bits with a huge mistake. Bits with a huge mistake. Bits with a huge dropping down. Mango in first. Harney and Madtix are behind him, though. Tom with a huge mistake as well. Mr. Madman is at fourth behind Harney and Madtix. They have to overtake first place to be sure of a point and tie up the score. I'm not quite sure if this will be enough to get it to be a point for Adventure. And I think this will be a round for MD. Yes, this will be a round for MD. Man, another round for MD, and they are in a great spot. Match point for MD. Match point for MD. This could be the last round of the match. This could be the last round of the first quarterfinal. Oh, mistake from an MD player. It is Tom, the best performing MD player so far in this decider, has dropped down. Venture needs 2 more rounds to force status mode. Madtix dropping down, or Tom able to overtake him. This is still the advantage goes to MD for sure. Mr. Madman, somehow, some way, all of a sudden performing way better than before. Harney and Bits are still in there for Venture. They need to get first and second if they want to win it. First and second, they cannot let anyone pass. Mago is passing them right now, though. They need first and second. Bits has to go for it. And I think this is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. No, that's not going to be it. Venture stays alive. Madtix somehow, some way overtakes Mr. Madman in the ending. And Venture stays alive. 6-5. Second map point for MD coming up. 6-5 for MD. Venture is not out of it whatsoever. Will we see tennis mode? Please let this be tennis mode. I love tennis modes. I just love it. Harney going up in the lead. This looks great so far for Venture. Mr. Madman dropping down for MD in the start once again. No mistakes in the top. This is so close. This is so incredibly close. I just have no words for what's happening right now. Look at this. MD and Venture. This is a match. Harney and Madtix going up to first, second. Bits going up to third. This is great for Venture. Will they force tennis mode? Will Venture force tennis mode? Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Last turn coming up. Tom coming back with more speed though. But will they stay in first, second? This will be tennis mode. 6-6. 6-6 tennis mode, ladies and gentlemen. Venture with a comeback. And it is 6-6. And it's time for tennis mode. A very early mistake from Hits though. In the start of the first tennis mode round. Harney going up to first. Madtix fighting with Meg over that second place. Where are all the other players? Did I miss something? Where's Mr. Madman? Where is Tom? This is a great advantage right now for Venture. Madtix and Harney still at first and second. Let's spec them as well to see if they will make a single mistake. They just have to save it. They have to save it. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, match point for Venture. Match point for Venture. Match point for Venture. They are known for winning tennis modes. And once again, they are in the lead in the tennis mode. 7-6. 7-6. Oh, who made a mistake? Who made a mistake? It was Harney from Venture. Oh, Mr. Madman dropping down for MD as well. This could be huge for Venture. Venture, this could be it for them. But they still have to deal with Mago and Tom. They still have to deal with Mago and Tom. Bits and Matics are first and second. Will Venture somehow still... Oh, yo, this is... GG probably GG Matics and Bits. Probably GG Mago crashing as well. This is going to be an ace in the last round of the semi-final of the ESL CPS 19. The quarterfinal, between Venture and MD. This was a sick match, and Venture will move on into the semi-finals. G fucking G. Holy macaroni, yo.